What's up, you guys, and welcome again to my channel. My name is King Ink, and today I'm gonna teach you the simplest ways to cook. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're new here, hello, my name is Ink, and I'm just experiencing life like you, okay? Maybe not exactly like you, more like the way I'm experiencing life, and you just happen to be looking at it. So you're experiencing my life right now, but we can do it together. But I have been cooking since I was a wee lad, and I used to help my parents a lot all the time. I was chopping it up, mincing it up, boiling, frying, sauteing, flipping, grilling, baking. I was trying it, but I continued to learn because also at the same time they were very overprotective, and I wasn't allowed to make everything because either I would do it wrong or I would use up too much energy apparently, or we just didn't have the ingredients. Like, let's be like, we were balling on a budget, okay? I'm still balling on a budget. It just really helps because cooking is a very important skill. It doesn't matter who you are. Cooking is a very important skill. Unless you got the bread to literally have somebody help you out with it properly, cooking is such an important skill to have, you guys, because what really sucks, or what I know for other people that they struggle with, and I can't fathom not knowing how to cook, at least the basics or the understanding of it, it's definitely like a hurdle. It's definitely like a hurdle that you have to get through, and it's okay because it's intimidating, it's scary, it's overwhelming. It's something that you literally have to build muscle memory for. So don't even trip, because you just gotta try. Again, follow your curiosity with it. Learning new skills is good. Being a beginner at something is okay, and it's okay to be nervous and shit like that. So I'm gonna give you some tips on how to do some easy cooking things. Just talk about it for like 10 minutes, and hopefully that helps you jump into doing some simple beginner cooking things just to get it started. Have a basic pan and have a pot. If you can go more, have a small pot, have a big pot. That's what you need, literally just like beginner, literally beginner. And then second of all, obviously have something to heat your stuff up with. And thankfully, there's a lot of different options depending on where your space is at. Obviously, if you have access to your own stove, either gas, electric, use that. That's awesome. If you have a gas stove, it's a little bit more creative because you literally have an open flame, meaning that certain ingredients, you would be able to char them, you'd be able to flambe, whatever, but that's definitely advanced. Just, it's kind of different because one of them, you have an open fire, the other is just conducting with electric stuff, so you can't really do the smoky, fiery stuff. So there's just that. But use what you have, and then otherwise, I've had experiences where I've been in a tight pinch and I have a single burner. You can buy these really cheap on Amazon for like $20 or something. I know that's not cheap for everybody. It definitely was a bit of an investment for me as well, so I'm with you there, but definitely very helpful. I got a little glass top one, easy to clean, easy to control. Make sure to unplug them because usually they don't really have an off button. Even if you put it on the little turning knob that it has, even if you put it on the empty one, unless you literally read the manual and it tells you that's the off, it's gonna stay on. So please, some of these really affordable ones, you have to unplug them for them to be off. So I'm just giving you a warning so you don't have a fire hazard. Next tip would be make inventory of what you literally have. It might have to be a little list on your phone, your notes, in writing in a journal that you keep in a kitchen drawer, or a memo pad that you have on your fridge. If your fridge is a flat white fridge, not the one with the little bumps on it, but like a flat white fridge, you can use it as a whiteboard. It's perfect. Use some magnets, use some cool like sticker magnets and things like that. Decorate it. Just take inventory of what you literally have. Write signs on a piece of paper with Sharpie on it and tape it. Especially if you're literally just freshly moved out and you're either in dorms, your little room, little apartment, in the living room, your situation might be different. Just take inventory in a way that you'll be able to reference it all the time, because then this leaves the guesswork out of it. And the last thing you want to do is get really excited for a recipe and then boom, you don't have the ingredient and now the entire recipe is thrown off. Because I won't lie, not every recipe is going to be so fun if, first of all, at least talking from my budget area, my recipes don't have a lot of ingredients. So if the main ingredient is missing or one of the ingredients is missing, it kind of throws off the whole dish because we are working with limited resources, limited swaps. But it definitely depends, again, on what you have, what spices you have, what proteins you have, what vegetables you have, fruits, you name it. try to take a list of it so that you averagely what you have. If you want to do something simple the way I did, I made a video on my TikTok of me making a little menu board, which also has a little inventory list on the side. I didn't write every single thing that I have. I personally have a little bit of like a photographic memory, so when I think about what my cupboards look like, when I think about what my pantry looks like, I can kind of remember and reference what I have. This is just something I've been used to. I just kind of go into my little brain and I'm like, okay, I just start picking out the little ingredients. That's me, but this has been me having what, over 15 years or so, 10 years or so of experience with cooking and trying to figure out combinations. It might not be as easy for you. It might be even easier for you. Don't be scared to literally look up simple recipes that say 3 ingredient recipe, Dollar Tree recipe, cheap recipes, meal prep recipes. One of the worst things that you can be when you cook is stubborn about something, because there are just so many combinations of everything that the whole point of cooking is to literally also have fun with it. Literally play with your food. This is also an art as well, but it's also fun because like, anybody can definitely do it. You just have to look at what you have and look up recipes based on what you have. There's an app that I was using called Cooklist, and based on the free one, I have no idea about the upgraded one because I ain't got the money for all that. I was using Cooklist to basically pick out the ingredients that I had and summon recipes that only would use the ingredients that I asked it to use. So I would literally reference the proteins, the veggies, the fruits, whatever I had, and I would just make recipes with what I had. Don't be upset or cranky or stubborn about using a damn recipe. It doesn't matter how simple. If you haven't practiced, just look it up. Just look it up. That's the awesome thing about also having a lot of questions, is that you just look it up and somebody has the answer for you. It's not cheating. It's just a reference. Not everybody's gonna know how to make French toast. Not everybody's gonna know how to boil an egg. Not everybody's gonna know how to even boil water. Let's be serious. Remove judgment. I don't care. I don't care. What I do care is about people saying, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. But not realize that you have a phone in your hand. You are watching this on a tablet. You are watching this on a TV that has access to YouTube. Be so serious. Google it. Google it. Don't be ashamed to Google how to boil water. Don't be ashamed to Google how to cook rice. Because I'm saying it too because I was embarrassed to look it up. I was embarrassed that I kept fucking up my white rice. For some reason, white rice is something that every now and then I struggle with, and I have to reference back to a recipe. Sometimes it happens to us. Some recipes cling into your brain and other ones don't. It's okay to reference help. That's why cookbooks are a thing. That's why video tutorials are a thing. That's why cooking shows are out there, because people always need to learn how to be doing all of this cooking stuff. Last tip is definitely cook things that you love, that you enjoy, that you're gonna want to eat, but also at the same time, things that definitely pique your interest, things that are gonna make your day more fun, more creative, more romantic, whatever you want to name it. Have fun with your cooking. Don't be intimidated, but just go for it. Be okay with the help. That's gonna be it for today, you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys want more tips like this, let me know in the comments. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and follow me on all my other social media down below. And thank you again. I really love my cooking stuff. I have recipes. Check them out on my YouTube. And see you guys later. Bye.